Hello again, and welcome back to La-Mulana. Last time, we got a really destructive item. The grenades, or in this case, the bombs. This is the one item that could actually damage us as well, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. I think it does like, at most, 5 damage to us. But we've let a lot of stuff pile up since the last episode, so I'm going collecting. Like last time in the Twin Labyrinths update, I completely forgot a good item, so let's go grab that. Now we got the Unsolvable Puzzle, but I remember mentioning that it needed grenades. If you ever hear a wall make that kind of weird tink sound, that means it needs grenades. So we're gonna go to this one first. It's still kind of strange though, because this puzzle is very deceptively hard. Well, not hard, but difficult. In that it's so easy to mess up, even if you've played this game before. Now you think, it's only 3 blocks, what could be so hard about it? Well, when you do this, you realize, oh crap, I can't do anything. But there's a trap door. That way you can actually complete the puzzle. Also, that lowermost block, the one that's just below the trap door, if you push that one before the grenade necessary block, you will be locked out and can't complete the puzzle. It's a really weird puzzle because it looks so simple, but it requires so much thought into it that it makes a lot of people frustrated. Luckily, I did this in the first try. This guy is indeed selling the good stuff. We have time. We're gonna get time stop here. Time stop is fantastic for reasons we'll see in the rest of the entire game. What do you want, old man? I'll play pranks if I want to. I have time stop. The world is mine. But slight caveat though. When you get the lamp of time, it's a little dry. It's out of fuel. But we have these things. These are your refuel stations. If you ever use the lamp of time, you go to those things, which we've seen throughout the entire LP, and they'll refuel your lamp of time. And unlike the fairies, they refill instantly, so if you use your lamp of time, you can just, you know, go back and get it. Now here's another thing for grenades. We recently got Too Rude.exe, which allows us to scan stuff in the background, like this. If you ever see like a square of random text in the background, it's not flavor, it means you could scan it with Too Rude and get some interesting things. So let's do that, shall we? And we get Enga Musica. What? What exactly is this magical piece of software, though? Enga Musica is basically an MP3 player. Huh. Let's try it out. Yeah, this device is really silly. Unless you want to listen to the boss music in-game, which I don't see any reason for doing so, because if you got this on GOG.com, you have the soundtrack anyways. You have Enga Musica, which is okay, I guess. But ultimately, it's unnecessary for the actual LP. Now let's go grenade more stuff. By grenade more stuff, I mean go back to Twin Lab, because I forgot something really important. Something that all ninjas need for future fights. The Katana. Unfortunately, during the gigantic Twin Labyrinths update, I did not grab this item because I got drunk and forgot. But the Katana is basically the knife 2.0. It's slower, but it's strong as the axe, and it hits low. My only concern is that the axe hits low too, so what's the point of the Katana? Oh well, we have Japanese steel, let's use it. Now, we got a little store here that's also hidden. And we didn't know about that until, like, getting the Yagoo Map Street extension, so let's actually unlock a new place. Takes a bit of a while, though, because this place just begets being slow. So I get to show off Japanese steel. I really can't see any purpose to the katana, mainly because the knife is faster, so it could out DPS it even with the weapon extensions. And the axe covers all attacker radiuses, so the katana seems redundant to me. So, we have a new hidden place, but the problem is, this is a grenade puzzle, so even if we knew about the store from before, we couldn't do it because, well, the grenade projectile requires... Well, the puzzle requires a rolling projectile, and only the grenade could damage stuff there. Now, we got one last agenda to cover in Temple of Moonlight, in that I never scanned the Holy Grail tablet here. It's a bit of a huge mistake, I know, especially since one later puzzle requires all the Holy Grail tablets scanned, so let's get that out of the way, shall we? Get a nice recap of what we missed. We really didn't miss anything. This dungeon is do it once and done, which is unfortunate because it's probably one of my more favorite designed dungeons. But what? 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 I'm sorry, what? The fuck just happened? Alright, enough of that. Let's go. I've never seen that glitch in the 80 hours I've played this game, so it's really crazy to see stuff just happen. But I don't see the purpose of that glitch at all. Like, there's none. Alright, now that we got the Holy Grail tablet, let's walk back. Now, as I mentioned before, you need grenades to solve this puzzle because you could roll them and they have a delay function. There's just a slight problem. Don't actively roll them from there. You need to pretty much bank shot them off the wall in order to do this. Now the explosion radius is high, so even if it stands on top of the brick, you're fine. Unfortunately, I ran out of grenades, so I gotta go somewhere, because that requires grenades too. It's never easy. Oh hey, it's him again. What's he up to? Anyways, if you ever need grenades, this is the store you want to go to, because they give you a 10-pack for a pretty dirt cheap price. Well, kinda dirt cheap. But 10 grenades for 110 gold is pretty nice. I like it a lot. Now, the following stunt is dangerous in every way. Don't try this at home. I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking when I did this. If you grenade the block from completely underneath that block, it will kill you. But luckily I grenaded myself in the process, therefore giving me iframes and avoiding the death animation. That was great. And grenades can completely obliterate enemies, so you don't have to worry about that. But this is what we came for. Scriptures can avoid bats. That sounds fantastic. So fantastic, in fact, that I'm about to farm 400 gold in order to get that option. And I'm going to show you the best way how to do it. First off, you need an item fairy. Second, we need to go to Chamber of Extinction, if I can find it. Now the final step is you gotta find a specific room. Except I can't kill things for the life of me. Or platform. We're wasting time. It's sad because I'm watching this replay and I'm wondering why I don't just go left. Now these 4 blocks, they initially give you money, but if you have an item fairy, you get a lot more money, so... Now take a look at that money count. We sat there for what, like a couple minutes and we have 500 gold now? This is fantastic. It's one of the better gold farming techniques in my opinion. So let's get that Scriptures. Now Scriptures is nice because not only does it let you avoid bats, it doubles your EXP gain. So if you see enemies drop a green orb for a full heal, it'll say like 5 or 10, but you'll get double that, which means you can stay in the ruins for a lot longer. It would have been nice if they offered this item earlier in the game, but I think it's just meant to be like an anti-bat thing. But since we now have an anti-bat thing, let's test it out. We totally have to test this out. Now, this is the only place I know offhand where there's like bats that are easy to access. Also, we get to show off that Katana's sick, slow attack range. Now, the thing is, bats don't damage you anymore, but you can still kill them. So you don't have to worry about collision from bats anymore, but if you ever need, like, heals, they're still the thing to go to. It's also kind of funny that you just kind of phase through the bat sprite. But that's it for this collection episode. Next up, I believe we're going to Chamber of Birth. Ooh.